What's up everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Last episode we took down the final gym here in the Hoenn region, and that was the Sootopolis City Gym with Wallace, the beautiful water gym leader. And I asked you guys at the end of the last episode if we should head off straight for the Pokemon League now that we have all 8 badges we can go and take on the Victory Road, or if we should take a little bit of a break and check out some of the optional areas and routes that we actually skipped over during our main quest, or actually also some areas that we can access now that we have the HM for Waterfall. And most of you guys seem to want me to actually do a lot of the optional things and train up our 2 newest team members as well, which are of course Fabi the Beast and Wuju, who we eventually want to become a Gallade, but for now he's just chilling as a Kirlia. I still think it's kind of weird that it's a dude Kirlia, but eventually he will become a Gallade and even a Mega Gallade, as I know that you get at least the Dawnstone to make him into Gallade in the Victory Road. But we are definitely going to be training up today's episode Fabi the Beast, which is why I think I want to focus on that for today. But before we get started guys, if you would like to see all of these optional episodes uploaded today, be sure to leave a like down below, and I will try to upload all of those today, as well as the Victory Road at the end of the day. So if you want to see all of that, it's probably going to be like 1 or 2 episodes of optional training stuff, which is going to start right now, and then after that, the Victory Road at the end of the day. But again, I want to train Fabi up the most today, and this is the wrong item. I actually meant to look for a Firestone, but for some reason, I always get confused. So let's sort these items by name and just look for a Firestone. This is probably an easier way to do this, because now that Fabi is level 36 and she learned Flamethrower, she's basically the best Vulpix that we're going to get. So we're going to turn her into something even better, and that is a Ninetales. So finally, Fabi the Beast is going to unleash the power of the sun and destroy everything in her path. Oh man, I love Ninetales so much. So just to give you guys a little backstory, for those of you that don't know Fabi, she was a Ninetales that I used back in Pokemon Sacred Gold, which is a hacked version of Heart Gold, which makes it a little bit harder and adds a bunch of new Pokemon to be encountered in the games. And in that game, I was doing a Nuzlocke challenge, which means I could only catch the first Pokemon I ran into in a route, and I ran into a Vulpix when I was basically done for fighting Whitney, the 3rd gym leader. She's notoriously known for being a super annoying gym leader, and Fabi the Beast came through with her drought powers and just destroyed Whitney completely, and after that just went on to become the best Pokemon in that Nuzlocke probably. So I really love just the Pokemon Ninetales overall from that playthrough. But one thing that definitely, I guess, characterized Fabi, I don't know if that's a real word, but I know it is in Spanish. No, maybe not. I don't know. The thing that made Fabi Fabi was Solar Beam and having the drought ability. So we're going to teach her those 2 moves, and now hopefully she'll be ready to take on some of these optional routes. So let's call upon the powers of our friend Megalodius and go check out some of those places that we can go do. I love this cutscene so much though. We checked it out for the first time a couple of episodes ago, and oh, it is so cool. I mean, I guess after a little while it might get annoying though, because you don't need to have a Pokemon with Fly at all. You don't even need to have the Eon Pokemon in your party, as a matter of fact, because I was playing my Omega Ruby version and I don't even have Latios in it anymore. I actually traded Latios to this game. You can still use the Eon Flute, so it replaces the HM for Fly just overall. And check that out, there's little bird Pokemon actually there too. You can run into those and it'll actually be a wild battle, but here is the Victory Road. We're going to do this in a couple of more episodes, but like I said guys, if you want to see that later today, just go ahead and hit that like button. For today though, we are going to focus on some of the areas that we didn't do yet, and one of them I know is this route down here, which is to the south of Mount Pyre. So we're going to drop off at Mount Pyre actually and go check that place out. I think the Pokemon there should be about the level of Fabi, so should be fine to take them on. I've got, let's see, who do I have? I know I have Rogue the Sharpedo and I have Linoon, but I always forget which Linoon is which, because I have another Linoon in Omega Ruby named Uber, and I think the one here is named Scavenger. So we've got Scavenger the Linoon, just in case there are any things that we can cut down or strength boulders to push around. And look at that, just as I say that, here is our first little shrub that we can cut down. I think I might actually also turn on the EXP share. Oh no, that's the wrong item! Yeah, we're on the wrong side of the route, because this over here leads to Mauville, and we really want to be on the right side of it, because, well, you know what? Actually, we can just explore a little bit of this. I think there's some items and things that we can get from here, like this little girl. Hey, fairy types are sure enough cute, but they can be strong too. I bet you already knew that. And she's going to give us the final TM, actually. I didn't know Dazzling Gleam was 99. There's no fairy type gym in Hoenn? Maybe I'll sure enough go ahead and make one before Miss Valerie even gets here. That's a little creepy. I don't like those creepy little fairy girls. They just remind me of like scary movies with little scary British girls in them. I don't know why that's like a common thing, just to have small British children be super creepy in movies, but it is. I was even watching one recently called Babadook, I think. We watched that the other day. It was apparently supposed to be the best horror movie of this year. I really don't get why, because it wasn't anything too special to me, but there was a really creepy British kid in it, and that's just like a common thing in horror movies. For whatever reason, they just have really scary little British kids. I don't know why, but that's what those fairy girls remind me of. So we got a little double battle going on here. Oh, we could actually teach Wuju that TM that we just got. I already forgot the name of it. What the heck is it? Dazzling Gleam. We could actually teach that to Wuju, since right now he's a Curlia and we're not going to be evolving him for a little bit. It could be better on him, since right now Wuju has got way better special attack, but we'll see how much damage exactly we do as a Curlia. Uh-oh, this might hurt. This is probably going to kill us. Yeah. Well, Wuju, your legacy was short-lived, buddy. I'm so sorry that is the way you had to go. Another way that we could actually get a Dawnstone in this game, though, instead of just waiting all the way for the Victory Road, I could actually just do the super secret training. The thing about that is, I really don't like doing super training. Like, I find it kind of annoying. I don't know, I like EV training, but I don't like doing the super training. I would much rather just go fight hordes of Pokemon. Like, I know in X and Y there was a horde where you could very easily get a certain EV stat up really fast. There was a horde for every like type of EV that you wanted to train up. Sorry, I'm getting my thoughts mixed up right now, but I don't know why. I just really don't like EV training with the super training. I find it kind of weird. Not weird, but annoying. I guess just because I did it for such a long time in X and Y. But yeah, now we do definitely need to go over to the other side of the route. There is a little bit more to check out here, as we have the berry farm, and actually there's another girl to battle here. So all of these trainers seemingly have grass kind of Pokemon, which is really, really good for Fabi. I didn't even expect this route to really be perfect training for Fabi, but it's working out so far. The other routes that we still haven't done, though, one of them is, well, actually a lot of them are more water routes, so I don't know if I really even want to do those. Just water routes kind of, I don't know why, I'm finding things annoying today, but okay, I am, so we're gonna stick with it. Super training and water routes. Those are two things that I don't really enjoy doing. Water routes mostly because you end up seeing the same Pokemon over and over, and I really like the way that what they did with the new water routes in this game. Or I guess they're not really new water routes, but they kind of changed them up. The ones around Sutopolis and around Moss Deep, they added a bunch of cool trainers and things, but the ones around Pacific Log Town and stuff like that, and the ones leading up to Seamawville, they all just have swimmers and things like that that are kind of annoying to deal with, just because they all have like really dumb water Pokemon that I don't want to fight. So what the heck are you talking about? I don't know what the heck this lady's talking about. What do I have to say? Grandmas, because that's what you are. So I'm just gonna literally, when you don't know what to say, just say whatever's in front of you right now. And what I see in front of me is a grandma. Not multiple ones, but I guess I'm gonna put in that there's multiple ones. A good saying it is. You're quite remarkable. I want you to have this. So she's gonna give us an Sapphire Berry just for saying grandmas. Awesome. I don't know what the heck these people are going on about, but okay, look at that. We're gonna get even more berries. Kelpsy berries, Pomeg Berry. What is happening right now? Do you know that these two people just give away Gracidia? That thing changes Shaman, doesn't it? I don't know if that guy would give you one. Maybe if you have a Shaman, he might give you one. But up here we have Knott's Berry Farm, because it's not Knott's Berry's farm. It's just the berry farm. You can grow a bunch of berries here. I actually checked this place out in Omega Ruby, and there are a ton of berries that you can actually get here. I don't know exactly what they do, but I think if we check out this one, which I already forgot the name of, so we're gonna get this strawberry instead. It's called a Roseli Berry here, though, not a strawberry, but they all have berry in their name, I guess, so they're all strawberries in my heart. But let's check out that berry we just got. Okay, yeah, so they'll have all of the berries that weaken attacks from certain things. So you can go ahead and pick all of these and replant them if you are interested in growing those berries. Honestly, the only berries that I really care about growing are the ones that help you make Pokeblocks, because I've actually been trying out the Pokemon contest over in Omega Ruby, and it's a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to do some videos about them. But yeah, all of these berries are just the ones that weaken attacks, I guess. But, you know, you can pick them all out and grow some if you want to. I'm honestly not into that. At least, these berries, you know, they might be cool, but they're really not that great. Like, you can maybe prepare some for the Elite Four if you want. Like this one, psychic moves. I guess is that the one that we just got? I don't even know if that's the one that we just got because we picked 2 of them, but alright, whatever. What the heck? There's a Megastone here? A Bombasite? I didn't even know there was a Megastone here, but I guess there is, everybody. Look at that. We're looking around places and finding Megastones and picking out berries. I'm just trying to make sure that all of them are the same kind of berry. So we just got Hondew Berry, and that weakens grass type moves. So yeah, look at that. We got 4 of them from 4 different patches, and they all kind of do the same thing. And we got this one from the old guy just now. Makes a Pokemon more friendly, but lowers its base attack. I've never even heard of that, but alright, whatever. Do what you want if you want to do that. I am gonna go fly over to the other side of this route. And we're back on the other side of Route 123, so hopefully this time around I don't accidentally use the wrong thing. What was I even trying to use? The item finder? Yeah, we were over here cutting down this tree and having a grand old time, and then I accidentally used the Eon Flute instead of the item finder. Look at that, there even is an item up there, so it's not like I was wrong about using it. I just pushed the wrong button, I guess, but we're gonna go check this guy out. He looks a little bit creepy, just kind of standing there in the corner like that. Uh-oh! There's actually a hidden item right behind us, so I'm glad that they didn't like trap it so you can't get it. Well, I guess that wouldn't even make sense. There's very few instances in which you can trap or get trapped in a certain location in games, and I would hope that at least with their 6th generation, Pokemon wouldn't mess something like that up. Like, I know that there's some places, I think in the older games, where you can end up getting stuck with like a strength puzzle or like a rock smash or something. I don't know if there even are, because you could always like escape rope or dig out of a place. Then again, that's not really available in all the places, but I don't know what I'm saying. There's been instances in older video games where I've gotten stuck at certain points, like where literally the game itself makes you get stuck, not like, you know, you're stuck and you want to look up a strategy guide kind of thing. No, not that. Literally, you get stuck. Fabi is getting some really good EXP so far from this training though, which I am really glad about because I didn't know if there would be good enough Pokemon really anywhere for Fabi to train up right now since she is so low level, but this route turned out to be literally perfect at the level range that we want it to be at. And you're gonna make your, oh wow, look at that, made his special defense rise. Well, Mr. Solrock, I have got a surprise for you. It's called my Solar Beam. Oh, that is an awesome animation. It's gonna go down from that. I love it though. Fabi is just such a cool Pokemon. I love Ninetales so much, and I'm so glad that I can share one of my favorite Pokemon with you guys in this playthrough, because I don't know why Ninetales is just so special now, to me at least. Like, I even had someone, like a viewer sent me a Vulpix plushie, and I'm still so glad, like I'm so happy that someone sent that, because I love it, and I look at it every day. It's actually sitting by where the internet is, so I get to look at it every day. I want to go look at the internet, because it seems like the internet messes up every day here, so I have to go reset the router, and every time I do go reset the router, I have to go look at Fabi, and it just brightens up my day knowing that, you know, the internet is messed up, but Fabi's there to make it all better. So Fabi, you're awesome. And actually, if you guys, I don't even know actually, but this girl right here is what I was gonna say. If you have a grass Pokemon, I forget what she gives you. I know that in the original game, she gives you the TM for Giga Drain, but I don't know what the heck this girl gives you in this game. I know that I got it in Omega Ruby, but I don't remember exactly what it was. And I don't know why I'm really getting all these berries. It's not really worth it. There seem to be a lot of places in this game where you just end up getting berries. Like, I know a couple of the places where we could use Waterfall here also just end up giving you berries, but alright, now that we're getting into the main area though, it's a little bit tricky because there's all of these ledges, and if you end up falling off at any point, you're gonna have to basically fly back to the entrance. So actually, we don't need to use Cut here. I think we have a Repel up, and as I say that, of course, we run into a wild Pokemon. Cause who the heck am I? It's me, MunchingOrange, everybody, the guy that forgets everything. I have the worst short-term memory, but I think that Dark Pulse is actually a multi-hit move, so I'm gonna try and take out all of these Shuppets. Oh my gosh, do you really all have to frisk me right now? Okay, thank you. Not all of you have to frisk. No, Dark Pulse only hits one Pokemon, even though it seems like a move that would hit everybody because it's a giant, like, circle of darkness around the Pokemon that used it, but I guess not. Dark Pulse is a move that only hits one person, so we gotta go ahead and find our Super Repels here for most, and yep, got a ton of Super Repels there. We actually have more Great Balls and Ultra Balls. I found that kind of weird. But alright, in this area, like I was saying, you want to be careful not to fall off those ledges, because if you do, you will end up not being able to access certain areas that you really want to go and access, because there's a couple of cool items and even more trainers to battle. So specifically for us, at least right now, for training Fabi, we really don't want to mess up, because we'll miss out on a lot of trainers. And I mean, you can come back and do it. It's just going to be annoying to fly all the way back to Mount Pyre to do that all over again. I really like using the Eon Flute though. Like, even that alone just makes flying so much fun. I like using the Eon Flute, but sometimes I guess that little animation at the beginning can be a little bit too long. Rogue is learning a new move here, but Rogue, you are a surfing Pokemon. You are dedicated to the art of surfing. And Scavenger, you are dedicated to the art of not doing anything but using HMs for us. So I'm sorry to both of you, just you can't do it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Man, surfing on Kyogre was cool, but being back on Sharpedo, it is just so much better. Oh, you go ahead and disable my extra sensory. I don't care. I've got a nice flamethrower for you, Wigglytuff. In fact, I was planning on you disabling our extra sensory, because look at that. Now you made me realize that I don't know why the heck I was using that attack, because we could have just taken you out with a flamethrower. Good job, Martha. You made me realize my bad memory and things. Chain of memories. Hey, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD came out. I know this came out of nowhere, but I got it a bunch of days early, and I have yet to play it. I know it's really weird. I really love Kingdom Hearts, but thing is, Pokemon is out, and I love this game so much more. So even though I got that game, I don't know why they sent it early, because I pre-ordered the collector's edition from the Square Enix site itself, and I ended up getting the game early, which I found really weird. I got it like 3 days early actually, so either way though, I still haven't played it, which is kind of sad if you're a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm so sorry. I am a pretty big fan myself. I'm a bigger fan of Pokemon. So if you're a bigger fan of Kingdom Hearts than Pokemon, first thing, get out of here. Second thing, I'm just kidding. I actually don't mind. But I was talking about something and I totally got distracted by the fact that Kingdom Hearts is out, and I really want to actually, when I go to Puerto Rico, which I'm planning on going to Puerto Rico to visit my family soon, after I'm done with all of the main stuff in this game and playing through everything else or whatever, I'm planning on going to Puerto Rico. Basically, once I finish recording most of the post-game stuff in this game. But when I go there, I'm planning on playing through it and just like chilling. Because whenever I go there, like you think, you know, oh, you're going to Puerto Rico, you're going to go vacation, man. But the thing is, that is where I come from. That's where I lived for like most of my life. So when I go there, it's kind of more to chill and like just stay at my mom's place. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, instead of vacationing and going out all the time and doing all these touristy things, I just go there literally to chill. Like, my idea of a vacation is more like literally chilling and playing through all the games that I've accumulated over a year or over the last year that I haven't played through. So, I mean, it's kind of a weird vacation probably for normal people. That might seem like a strange vacation, but that's what I enjoy doing, at least when I go on vacation, is just playing through all those games that I've been accumulating that I never seem to beat. Like, all of these new games that came out this year, I got most of them, but I literally maybe played like a half hour of them and then never played them again. Except, of course, Pokemon, because Pokemon is Pokemon, and I love playing through these games. Like I said, Kingdom Hearts came out, and I just... This game was there, so I didn't even play that one. Looks like we have an enemy Fabi right now, though. You are about to taste the real power of the real Fabi, though. Oh, come on. That's what you're gonna do, just confuse us? That is such a cop-out. Come on, enemy Fabi, how could you do this to us? You know what? I am not dealing with this. Well, actually, I am dealing with this because I was about to go out to Rogue and use Surf or Waterfall or something, but then I realized that we brought the drought on ourselves. So now going into Rogue, she is not going to be able to do much because we put up a freaking drought, so our water attacks aren't really going to do the most damage. And her flamethrower, oh my gosh, that is not good. That is not good at all. We're going to do no damage with this, are we? Yep. That is to be expected. I put up the drought, and now we are facing the consequences, everybody. Alright, well, at least now our own, like the actual real Fabi. I was about to say our own Fabi, but no, that's just the Ninetales. We have the one and only Fabi. Won't be confused anymore, so we should hopefully take this enemy out. Let's see. Let's just go for a flame. Oh my gosh, you have Flash Fire. Why didn't I know that? I am so bad. Like, okay, Ninetales, you got two abilities. You get the drought, you got the Flash Fire. If you don't got the drought, which, look at that, the drought is gone now. Of course you're gonna have the Flash Fire. I'm dumb, but only sometimes. At least we go through the confusion. Please take it out. Come on! We're one hit away from taking you out. And now, oh my gosh, okay, that was, oh, wait, Safeguard? That doesn't boost your defenses, does it? Please go through the confusion. Oh my gosh, Fabi the Beast, everybody. She's back, putting up the Foxfire Tails. What is Ari's ability called? The Spirit Rush Ari. That's another cool name for Ninetales, Ari. I can imagine so many people probably have the name Ari on their Ninetales, though. Or like the name of whatever the nine-tailed fox from Naruto is called. Are there any other nine-tailed foxes in games and things like that? And things like that, like there's a lot of things that are related to games. I don't know what I'm saying right now, man. Alright, we got Blossom coming out though. Super cute, but sorry. Plants must die. Actually, don't kill plants. That is bad. We need them for our planet. How the heck did that not kill it? What? How did that... What? Blossom? The cutest little thing. This tiny little... I don't even know what you are. Are you a plant? Are you like a cactus with leaves? I don't know what Blossom is, but I certainly don't understand how the heck it survived that. I'm also wondering now if maybe Fabi has a better psychic move than extrasensory, or like if we just have in general another move to replace that, because extrasensory is not really doing the most damage right now. And Wooju, I've told you once, I will tell you twice that you are not evolving, sir. I'm sorry, that's just the way things are. We made things a certain way and now they gotta stick that way. There's a lot of secret bases actually here. I want to make sure I don't miss any of those items I keep talking about. And look at that, we were about to miss this nice PP up here. And those are definitely gonna come in handy before we take on the Elite Four, because whenever you're about to go take on the Pokemon League, you know, you got one final, I guess, time to prepare yourselves and put up all those PPs on your attacks that are low PP. Like, I don't know, I usually do attacks that are high, what am I trying to say? Like, they're low PP, but they're high power. Usually you want to PP up those is what I'm trying to say. So things like this Solar Beam, which I think, yeah, Solar Beam has 10 PP in this game. I usually think that Solar Beam has 5, but I think it might always have 10. So I don't know why I always think it has 5, but stuff like Flamethrower and Thunder and Blizzard, they usually have 5 PP, and Hyper Beam, so you want to use them on those, so that is definitely going to be handy to us. Even though I don't think any of my Pokemon have any of those types of moves, but you never know, man. I honestly don't remember most of the attacks on our Pokemon, but I think in the next episode, I'm going to focus on getting a bunch of useful TMs and things, because a lot of you guys told me in the comments of the last one that there are a bunch of TMs that we can get that would make our Pokemon better. So I think the next episode might kind of be the great TM hunt. I did kind of the same thing back in X and Y, and it was super fun because there's a lot of really good TMs that you can get. My monitor went dark, even though I set it so that it doesn't do that anymore. I don't know why it's still doing that. Oh wait, it's because I'm on my actual computer now. Welcome, welcome. This here is 1, 2, 3, go fish. And that Poochyena you see there is our watch Pokemon, Champa. He's a real glutton, alright. Plus everything in that mouth. If you like fishing though, you're free to fish your heart out in that pond. Huh, this is kind of like the fishing shop in Twilight Princess. I like it, I like it. Play along with an old man, would ya? Excuse me. I don't think that's the way you should talk to a little kid you've just met, but I mean, which one do I like best? Gyarados? Are you kidding? What? Are you serious? This old man right now is giving us sass because we said that we like Gyarados more than Magikarp? Oh, I guess we should have supposed that he would like Magikarp because there's a big old Magikarp poster right here. What about you, little Poochyena? It seems like something is bothering Chomper. Could you give it a little scratch? Ah, sure, we'll play with the little puppy. That is until it bites our... Oh my god, did it just bite our arm off? Never mind, it gave us the... What? What the heck? Alright, little Poochyena just so happened to have a Gyarados sight in its mouth. Did you know this? Did you know about your little Poochyena? Alright, well, look at that. Once again, everybody, we ended up getting a second Mega Stone in an episode where we already got one. It literally, it's a thing now. It's literally a tradition now. Every time I get a Mega Stone in an episode, I'm gonna end up getting at least another one. So we just so happened to go across the Obama site earlier, and now we went to scratch the little dog and we found the Gyarados site. Like, what the heck? I don't even know anymore. Alright, this is a problem though because right now we are paralyzed. So this Whiscash could very well Earthquake us, and Fabi will spell certain doom because we're at like no HP. So I should definitely heal her up after this. And of course you have Earthquake. What else would you have? You're a Whiscash. I don't know what the heck exactly you are. You don't make any sense. You're a groundwater fish thing, and you look like... Isn't this a Dragon Ball Z character? Yeah. Okay, no, it's Dragon Ball GT actually, not Z. There's a character in Dragon Ball GT who has like whiskers, and I don't remember exactly what he did because I watched that show such a long time ago. When I was a wee little one in Puerto Rico, I remember my grandma got me the DVDs for Dragon Ball GT at the whenever like movie rental stores would exist. We got all the VHSs. They weren't even DVDs, so they were probably pretty bad quality. But then again, we had really small TVs back then, so it really didn't matter as much about the quality. But anyway, there's this enemy that they fight in Dragon Ball GT, and he's like a big old fish that looks just like Whiscash, and he has these whiskers, and whenever he would shake his whiskers, the ground would literally shake. So I think they might be based off of the same thing. Maybe it's like a Japanese folklore kind of thing. You know, a lot of Pokemon are actually based off of that. I think Gyarados is one of the other Pokemon that is based off of a Japanese kind of, I don't know if it's called folklore. I don't know what the right word is, but I guess just like a story, a Japanese history. History is his story. It's her story. You know, why is history called history? Why couldn't it be called her story, you know? It's like, you gotta think about equality. Whoever made up the word history clearly didn't have equality in mind. But anyway, I'm guessing that that's what Whiscash is based off of. Is probably the same thing as that character, because the coincidences in both of them causing earthquakes and all that seem a little bit too coincidental, I guess. It's just like, it's too good to be true, man. It is just too good. But we have one final fisherman, and that will probably wrap up this episode. So we're gonna try and take him out here with our solar beam powers. I'm getting kind of weirded out now that every time Fabi is gonna use an attack, though, she raises her tail and shows us her backside. Well, we'll call it that because Wallace already showed us enough of his butt, so we're not gonna talk about that with Fabi. But of course, the last Pokemon we get to battle is going to be something that Fabi can't as easily handle. It is Gyarados, but at least then again, Gyarados won't really be able to hurt us either. Fabi, come on, you got to stop that. Did you take it from Wallace? You didn't even get to battle Wallace because you probably weren't ready to battle him. I mean, thinking back to it, Fabi probably would have been able to take out the Whiscash even at that low level. I just think Solar Beam would have probably one-shot it anyway, especially with the drought up, like... Well, then again, it would have just Earthquake. It wouldn't have even tried to use any water moves, so I don't know. But we're going to take out this Gyarados eventually. It sure is taking us a while, but we're going to do it. Did this guy seriously lower our defense and then go for Dragon Rage? I don't know if that's what he did because I wasn't really paying attention, but I have a feeling that he did. Whatever though, Gyarados, you dumb, I smart. Wuju gets another level. Good job, Finley. Hey, it's Finley. Oh man, I miss Finn. Wuju, please. What is he doing too? Look at it. It's like he's jittering his little leg. It's really weird. Why is he doing that? I don't know what's wrong with you, Wuju. I think he's just like itching to evolve, you know? It's like he's been trying for so long and every time we stop his evolution. So he must be getting pretty mad that we don't evolve him already. But, alright, I don't think we need any more repels because we are actually at the end of this route here. So I am going to do one quick run through once again and just make sure that we didn't miss anything because I think we did miss a couple of items and things like over there. So let's do that. Hey everybody, I decided to actually catch a Gloom in this route because I want to see exactly what that little girl over there will give us for catching a grass Pokemon, or just for having a grass Pokemon in our party. So we're going to catch Gloom here. I've encountered 10 of them already, but I guess we'd never caught one before. So Gloom, you are going to be another returning member from our Emerald Nuzlocke extravaganza, and that is going to be Colorado. And I actually might evolve you too, just because I think Blossom is a really cute Pokemon. So before we show you to this little girl, let's get you all cuted up and use a Sunstone on you. If I can find a Sunstone, that is, because I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for one. Except it's literally right there. So Colorado, you never evolved in Emerald Nuzlocke, but you're gonna get to evolve here. You know, I've always wondered if you can push B when you're evolving a Pokemon with like a evolutionary stone, but I've never really had the guts to try it, because why the heck would you go out of your way to get an evolution stone and then cancel the evolution, you know? So I'm still curious. I don't think you can though, because that wouldn't really make sense. It's like you voluntarily gave it that evolution stone, so it wouldn't really make sense for you to be able to cancel that, you know? Alright, whatever. Now that we have a grass Pokemon though, this little girl is going to give us a big root. Why not a little root? Haha, because we're already from there. This is not a good joke. I didn't mean to save there. I mean to go and check out what the heck this big root does because I have no idea. It boosts the power of HP stealing moves so the holder receives... Oh, that is really, really cool. So she doesn't give you Giga Drain, but she does give you an item that basically turns Mega Drain into Giga Drain. So that is actually kind of cool. And hey, guess what, guys? There were actually more trainers to battle on this route. Holy moly, there's a lot of them. But I think I might just take this girl down and meet you guys afterwards. Overall, I would say this has been a pretty successful episode though. There's another item that we're not going to be able to get, so I guess we're going to have to make yet another visit down this route, but alright, at least there's no more trainers, except that you're a trainer, you look like totes strong and stuff, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Doing what? Oh, I guess battling us because you're intimidated, delinquent Kylie. Why are you intimidated? You're a delinquent already, it's not like anything could get much worse for you. Ooh, burn. I don't know if that's really a burn, but she's about to be burned. But I was saying how this has been overall a really well worth it episode, I would say, because Fabi is now at level 41 from being, I think, 36 at the beginning. So we have gained definitely a few levels, and she's almost caught up with the rest of the party. So she will definitely be useful in the victory road now when we take it on. But like I said, we're going to have one more episode where I'm going to be trying to find a bunch of TMs and stuff that we might also find helpful. There doesn't seem to be anything up there, no hidden item or anything, but of course, we have no more repels. I always forget whenever I have a repel up or not, and whenever that happens, we just find Shuppets and, Shuppet. Don't you know that we already have an awesome Bayonet, actually a Mega Bayonet in my PC? You should know these things. I just feel like as a Shuppet, you should know these things. You should be able to read the trainer and know that they already have a better version of you, as sad as that sounds. Oh my gosh, there's more trainers? Are you for real? Yeah, I do. I have 8 of them. You are going to lose. Fabi got taken down by a Vibrava, and I guess I felt like the most appropriate way to react to that was by burping. Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? I really hope that there's no more trainers in this route. Oh yes, we're finally done with this route, everyone. So thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to be using our latest and greatest HM waterfall to climb up a couple of those waterfalls and try to find some HMs that we never got during our journey to hopefully help us to take on that final challenge, the Victory Road, and then the Pokemon League. So thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next episode.